Hello. Before we start, I'm just going to put it out there. This is a bit rambly and unscripted, so it's a bit different from my normal tutorial content, but it is that easy to learn. It is super casual, kind of fun, quick run, so don't worry too much about it. And if you have any questions, please ask or join the Discord, etc. So, hey, let's get started. Hello and welcome to DEATHLOOP 80% speedrunning video game tutorial. As it is currently 23rd of October 2021, my name is Serdeath and we'll be using the route that the 1723, I want to say, world record is done by. So if this is like 2023 and you're just looking in and you're like DEATHLOOP's like 7 minutes, maybe don't look at this video. If the run is around there though, you know, it's most likely up to date. I'll leave like a top comment or whatever if there's going to be a new video to this. Okay, fair enough. First things first, we are not currently playing on the latest patch anymore. They patched everything out, and I'm being that is obviously a hyperbole, but they patched a lot of stuff out. So we are currently down patching. How to down patch is if you go to speedrun.com/deathloop or go to speedrun.com and then DEATHLOOP and you find the DEATHLOOP Discord, there is a down patch channel under the information thing, and there is instruction on how to down patch by Creeper Hunter. They are easy to follow. It is not overly complicated, but it is something you have to do in order to follow this run. You can't do this on the newest patch again, as it is 23rd of October, because things change. Who knows? Anyway, other than that, let's say you are on this patch. This is the patch that it will bring you to, the 1.708.4, and you might be wondering what else. Well, we don't have any frame related tricks in the game per se. Like, there are, but they don't really matter. You don't need to worry about frames. So you can set your settings as you wish. I am playing on 120 FPS capped. That is the max frame limiter currently on this patch. And for controls, you want to have the lean mode on hold, preferably, and sprint mode on press. So I think these might be the defaults. So make sure that these are here. They are very important, and you'll see in a moment why. Then you can use the auto aim if you want. That is completely allowed. And for keyboard mapping, we cannot bind on mouse wheel. We can't bind mouse up and down. We can't bind certain actions. So what we have bound there is sprint is on wheel down for me, and I would urge you to do it on wheel down or wheel up as well. And then that's about that. You can do your own binds for hackamajigs and weapon. You don't need the weapon tab, but you need the hackamajig to be somewhere nice, the ability to be somewhere nice, etc. So that is that one important keybind for you. And that's it. Other than that, there's just HUD. If you go to HUD and then the HUD tab, there is a crosshair style and crosshair offset. This is on yes. This is going to be, if there is any lineups that I'll be showing you, I'll be doing them with this. This changes where your crosshair is located on the screen, and it will throw your lineups out. So if something doesn't line up for some fucking reason, you might actually have this, you know, off. So please have it on. You can find your own setups if you want. There are not that many that will use this, but just so you know. And with that, we'll get on first. The structure will be very simple. We'll be going from mission to mission to trick per trick. I won't be covering every mission on how to do every single thing. I'll cover the things that you need to know per mission. And that should be fairly easy to follow. First off, we'll go through the movement speed glitch, which is very easy, hardly a glitch at all. Then we'll go through bottle skips, intro strats, into day one stuff, etc., LPP skips, and it should be a breeze. So stick along for the ride, grab a drink or whatever, scribble down notes. I'll have all sorts of references and links down in the description. Hopefully I remember everything. This won't be super duper omega in depth, but I do rant a lot, especially if it's unscripted, so pardon me. Yeah, let's get started. So before we start, you don't need the knowledge from my previous video. I'll teach all of that. So if you already saw it, it's not going to hurt. It's going to be a bit of repetition, but a lot of the strats have changed a lot. So don't skip on those. The video should not be long anyway. I can't tell you yet, but I hope it's, you know, not too long. Anyway, we have a movement speed glitch, which is simply strafing sideways, which can be done either by spamming shift, not suggested. I suggest spamming scroll wheel. I can do way more inputs like this. You can see on the bottom left on my no board, what I'm doing is that I start a sprint and then I move diagonally, so like this, either holding D or A, and then just spam scroll wheel. Very easy, very nice, very comfortable. So that's that. It's funny, but right hand in hand comes in second most used glitch, I would say, which is the glitched bottle interaction. We don't really have like a specific name for this. We call them bottle glitches, but there's like it helps you to understand that there is a one thing that makes a lot of things happen. It can be done with different objects, and it's all simply having something in your hand, like a bottle or a brick or like a battery bank, whatever, having something you can throw other than a grenade, and then the inputs you do afterwards and where you're looking, that's all that matters. So let me show you an example. This limp 10 has a animation normally tied to it, but we can skip it by not looking at it. We want to look a bit away from it, so we're not interacting with anything, right? So we want to look like here, for example. We're not looking at it. We want to throw a bottle by pressing left click. Very important. I'm putting it down so I don't throw it. You want to throw it, then you want to press F once, or if you want to be safe, at least twice before moving your camera here and then pressing F. The easiest way to do this, obviously, is, let's pretend the thing is there. You do click, spamming, and then you move to it, right? So you would just literally just that, like what I did right there. Reason why this works is we don't need to know that. We don't know. It's fucking bullshit. But it's very simple once you understand the simple premise that you just want to have your cursor not on the object that you're trying to interact with. The reason why I'm saying this is because intro has 5 bottle skips. So you want to be pretty good at this. Unless you're Blood Thunder. I'm sorry, BT. I love you. But dude, what the fuck? I don't know. His game was cursed. Anyway, don't eat too much brown cheese or wear a cap inside or I don't know. Something cursed. Just here, for example, where you have this radio. It has a really long cutscene if you play this casually. You want to look away from it. Again, throw the bottle. Spam F on it. It's that easy. It really is that simple. I'll have to showcase this to you a couple more times because intro is rather bottle skip heavy, like I said. Then we have a third very much used glitch. Man, this is pretty packed, this intro already. So, we can't simply leave this. We can clip through this and open the door, but we cannot simply leave the intro area. It will loop us back because the game actually requires us to input this code. So, we can go in and grab some grenades from the other side of this door, which is really useful. We go into this corner, just look down, hold Q, start spamming E, and you see what happens. Your camera kind of goes through, and you see an interaction right there. This isn't that precise, by the way. Like, I just want to point you that, like, it's just somewhere there. It really isn't that precise. This one is super not precise. As long as you get that door prompt, you're all good. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be holding Q. Again, this is why the lean hold is important. And then E and F at the same time. So that's it. You do Q, E and F. Like this. With these doors, the faster you go, the better. There are some cases where you might not want to go that fast. We'll cover that later, if that ends up being the case. But these normal doors, we can open all of them by simply doing it pretty fast. It's that simple. If you want to, you can be extra cheeky, and you can actually do lean right and use on some other keys. So have them right and down. For the tutorial purposes, I'll be using these 2 keys, because these are the default keys. But you can't see them on the null board, but it's really easy for me to take my mouse hand out and just spam these 2 keys here. It's the exact same thing. You're not losing anything. But yeah. Also, the gun, you don't need to pick it up, by the way. Just saying, I just picked it up for the demonstration purposes for this video. Don't pick it up. It's just a waste of time. Don't worry about it. So, we go through this. Now that we know how to lean clip, we go through. We only grab the grenades. Do not grab the machete. It is not useful. Don't worry about it. Grab the grenades and run. This isn't really the style of tutorial that we'll be doing. We won't be doing like a step-by-step whatever. But I'm running to the place where we do the nade glitch just so I have time to explain some things here. So, grenades allow us to propel ourselves by fucking... We blow them up and they shoot us high up in the sky. It's amazing. They are great. Grenades are amazing. We use this bit. We use these to even clip through stuff, and it's pretty cool. So again, I won't be covering any of this sort of basic rooting stuff. You can watch the world record. Just look at what Seeker does, or whoever is the recce holder currently. Just look at that, and just copy that to your best knowledge or best capabilities. But here we want to grab a bottle and go here. You wouldn't have anything equipped normally, but because I have the machine gun, it's going to pull it out. There we go. It's not a big deal, but here, this jump's a bit annoying. We want to jump and look right. Jump and look right. You can look at my keys. There's nothing more to that. There we go. That simple. Then you want to jump and land on this. If you just try to climb on it, there's off-grid things that can happen like that. Don't do that. Sometimes you're crouched here, and that can be rather annoying. So if you jump, it's fine. If you're crouched and you try just walking on it, again, off-grid. So just jump. Small little hop. Like this. Beautiful. Then, you want to equip... Not the first one. There's 3 types of grenades. First one, second one is this flower thing, and third one is this cone thing. All of these can boost you up. This one will boost you up quite a bit, but this one will boost you up even more. It will deal more damage, but you need to be inside this beam for it to do that extra damage and to propel you up. So, it's fine. I'll get another one. You can't drop the bottle here, by the way, so don't drop the bottle. Anyway, we use this. We just go here, wherever you want, and place it right under you. And then you would use the because you don't have the machete or the gun, you would use this fucking hackamajig to blow it up. So if you just blow it up, you can't get up, right? So you have to do something a bit more spicy, a bit more extra. And I'll show you what that is. So you place it right under you. Take the hackamajig out. And when you're at the top, I'm going to be pressing W and space. That's it, right? I didn't press anything else. I didn't move my mouse. I didn't do anything fancy. You only do W and space. What happens if you press W too early? Well, let's say I'm going to be starting to hold... I'm going to hold W here already when I do this. I'm climbing the wall, basically. You can sometimes make it from this as well. But if this is happening to you, you're most likely pressing W a bit too early. So try to recognize where the top is. So if I'm just pressing space and no W at all, you saw that I got a bit of a jump up there. That means that I was on the ledge, but I didn't grab it because I didn't have any forward momentum. Like that. So I didn't grab it again. No forward momentum whatsoever. So, combined, you have a lot of time. I'll show you how late I can do this. So, you see how fucking late like, that was like an entire second. Like, 1 Mississippi. Okay, maybe don't try to count at the same time, Sarah. I don't have the big brain for that, but seriously, apex of jump, W in space, easy. You would have your bottle still here, and it's very important for this next part, but I'll have to cheat and get another one real quick, C's, don't worry about it. We don't have any spare bottles in this room, so it's very important that the bottle survives. Now, once you have blown that up, and if for some reason you have a machete or something else, you will have your gun out like this, or you would have your machete out when you throw your bottle. That's bad. You want to have nothing on when you pick it up. You don't want anything to be in your right hand after you've thrown immediately. Otherwise, bottle skips don't work. So that's one reason don't pick up the machete. That has caused a lot of frustration for a lot of people, and that's the reason why I'm covering it, because it can fuck you up. Well, this is the exact same thing here. So let's say you have nothing in your right hand, like everything sheathed. If you have the machete, don't pick it up. Please don't pick it up. I promise it's going to be easier. You have nothing in your hand. You just have the bottle. And you see this lever. Well, it is exactly the same thing, except now we need the bottle to survive. How the fuck does the bottle survive, you might say? Because we throw it. Well, that's the fucking fun part. We can't 100% get it to land, and kind of blows. So what we can do is we can minimize some things. So the way that I like to do it is to come in front of the lever, doink, right here, look to the left, and just throw it here-ish, and then start spamming F. At least press it twice before moving to a lever and pressing F. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Remember, click, spam F, turn to the thing. Right? Click, spam F, turn. Nice. So, I'm going to sheath my thing. Click, spamming F, turn.
What did I do to you?
And the bottle survived. Sometimes it doesn't survive. And if you think, oh my god, this fucking guy is so annoying. Yes, I am annoying. But this is literally the #1 thing that gets asked all the time. This is what causes people issues. This thing, this fucking bottle skip, right here, in this fucking room. So I'm being extra sure. You cannot blame me. I didn't teach you how to do this. It is that simple. Click, dit. Now, it doesn't matter what I do. It's not going to put me in animation anymore, because the cutscene is basically starting already. Anyway, if the bottle doesn't survive, you can still do the same route that I'm going to show you now, but you will unfortunately see the cutscene down there below. Which sucks. But most of the time it doesn't break. So let's just assume that it doesn't break. We run here. You don't need to run from that side. You can run here to this lamp. We can run and double jump. Run and W. Run and W. Jump and W. I'm so fucking dumb. You can look at the corner area-ish. Run. Holding sprint. Holding sprint helps because then you'll be sprinting straight away when you're up there, which allows us to get a vault. So, like that. That's the vault you want. It's a bit awkward, but the way that I like to do this is you come on the lamp, you look a bit to the right, and then you can do an instant vault from that. Playing around with this structure, you'll figure out what the angle is that you need for the vault. You need a bit of speed and look at the right way. So once you get good at it, you can totally just simply get from there to here. This is where the next bottle trick comes in, but I'll show you an alternative method to get up here. If I fucking can get down. So if you don't like this for some reason and you want to make it extra hard for yourself for no fucking reason, you can climb this and you can look at the exact same area and get a bit of a jump, and you can directly chain it into this window. It's beautiful, right? But this sucks AIDS. I really wouldn't do it. It's slower than doing this, just because it's further away. And this can be chained into a vault very easily as well. Those are the two methods that I would suggest using. You'll get the hang of them in no time. So, next bottle thing. As soon as we run, we're not going to jump, even though the game says jump. It's lying to you. Do not listen to it. The game's lying to you. We're going to be running off this ledge and clicking. Again, that's going to throw the bottle, and spamming F like crazy and holding W. That's all you do. So you might remember when we do with the bottle skip is that we are far away from a switch, or we're looking away from a switch, so we're not interacting with it when we're doing the first F presses. Then we move our camera into it. So you can think of it that way too. Think that there is a trigger somewhere here, and we're just running into it, and we want to throw the bottle and click F a couple times, and then keep spamming F as our character hits that trigger. That's like a pretty good visual, you know, whatever. So I'm going to show it to you. Sadly, I can only show it to you once here, but it's that easy. As soon as you just start falling, you throw and start spamming F. It is super duper easy. Again, if you fail this, it's the intro. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Now, we gotta save another bottle. And this is the one that breaks more often than not. And I would be lying to you if I told you that we have method to madness. You can copy what the Recce does. I don't know what the Recce does. Recce currently is French, and French people are weird. And we have this meme about French not being able to do some skips and Americans not being able to do some other skips. You can see the trend here. My favorite way of doing this and preserving this simple bottle is looking to the right and then doing the same thing we did with trying to preserve it at the previous cutscene skip. So we're going to be pressing F at least twice. And there we go. We preserve the bottle. If it doesn't preserve itself, so if you break it, you'll lose about 10 seconds running out and grabbing another bottle from here. Of course, you'll be doing dash running all the way. But it's like 10-15 seconds that you lose. So especially when you're starting out, it is super worth it to just go and grab another bottle, because you're going to be saving so much more with it. Then here, you don't want to do a lean clip. Again, like I said, you have to enter the code, otherwise we'll get locked. No need to pick up any of this equipment. And here is the third way of doing an F bottle clip, whatever. So you see how far away we are from the slab interaction. Well, we need to do the same thing as on the roof, where you throw the bottle, you spam F, and then you run into it. So it's the same way here. You can do the hack-a-majig skip the exact same way. It's just harder to do and also save your bottle, right? Because it's random, and if you're running, it seems the bottle is breaking more often than not. And where the fuck did I... Speaking of bottles, the sponsor of this video... There we go. What you want to do here is, it's pretty generous. So I start doing it, give or take, when this wall ends. So I have this here. I start doing now. Like, right about here. This arch thing is pretty good. So you just run into it.
Okay, here goes.
That's that. It's really that easy. These are super duper simplistic skips. So this entire intro section was like one cluster. Rest of these splits most likely won't be like this, but hopefully this will get you started. I'm sorry if I rambled, but I can't emphasize how many people have had issues with these. I don't want you to have issues on my behalf. So we'll see you very soon-ish with the LPP Skip. And oh boy, is that another nail-biter. Holy shit. Welcome to LPP Skip, and yes, we'll be starting from the start, because it's very important for you to know what the fuck we're doing. And I wish I could answer that. I seriously wish I could answer that. But I can show you a couple things at least. So, we want to go here and grab the turret. Yoink the turret here, or you can jump down here and grab this turret. It doesn't matter. Run into the apartment, and here is where the glitch setup begins. If this skip seriously has so many setups, I am sick and tired and so fucking done with this skip. And I'm not saying it because, oh, Ceradeth can't do it, he's a fucking scrub. No, I'm pretty good at it. I'm just gonna say I'm pretty good at the LPPs. Problem is, Seeker finds like on average, 3 different fucking skips a day. Every one of them is free and faster than the other one. I'm not gonna show you what Seeker does, because I don't fucking know what he does, and it's most likely not relevant. It's not gonna be relevant. He's gonna find another one. He says he doesn't find another one, and he's gonna find another one. And yes, this is very ranty, but I'm sorry, it's true. As much as I love new strats, man, is it hard to keep up with 50 billion strats. So I'm going to show you what works for me, and you can just copy that, or you can go to the Discord, search for LPP, that is LPP, and you're going to find like 78 videos. Okay, great. So we have our turret. What is the point of the skip? The point of the skip is to lean into this little thing, so we can interact with the LPP, but every time we lean in there and we interact with it, Colt spawns here, and he's gonna be like, oh, I'm cutscene Colt. Well, the turret is an enemy for us. It's not a friendly turret. So what happens is that it's gonna shoot that Colt as well. So we're gonna be placing a turret right here. It's gonna wait. It's gonna be zooming in here. And then the cutscene starts. It's going to be zooming right here, and then it's going to spot the Colt right there. It's going to start blaring. Ba, 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 ba. This will break us out of the cutscene. Why? We have no idea. Then, when that happens, we want to instantly go back in and clip again into the safe. Okay? If you're successful with that, your weapons will be bugged, and you will have weapons on your hands and stuff. And it's really odd. We can glory kill Colt in the cutscene. I know, it's really weird. Or we can take the battery out of the drone. You need to basically interact with something during the cutscene to break yourself out of it. And after that, you're pretty much done already. You only need to take the battery out if you didn't, and clip into the safe a 3rd time. So the only hard part about this is the 2nd clip. It's 3 clips. It's exactly like the door clips with spam ENF. Hold Q, spam ENF. But you just need to do it really fast. So, let's show you how it looks. You go here. Oh, yeah, I should tell you this first before we do any other bullshit. If you go into the middle of the safe-ish, and you look into this corner area, and then you do this, this will give you an LPP read. Depending on your FOV, I'm playing on the max FOV. You might need to, adjust a bit. You don't want the keypad. You want the LPP. So I think for me, it's right about there. Maybe a bit more down. There we go. I normally YOLO this instead of using the setup, but I like using and showing you guys setups for learning this stuff. There we go. So, we grab this, we come here and hug the safe. We want to place the arrow, so it's right there. You see it? It's like, this is like too far out, this is too far in. It's right there, tippity top. Then, you want to go in and read the LPP. Which, I'm showing you great. I'm so good at this now. Wow. Good tutorial, Ceradeth. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Now the turret activates, starts shooting. We want to clip in again. I am bugged. Look at my hand. We can aim down. We can aim down because the camera is going to swing this way. You can aim down about here and then spam F like crazy and try to grab the battery. If that doesn't work, just glory kill Colt. It's as well. It's this F press as well. Like that. I was a bit slow because I was explaining. Then, yoink the battery. don't need it anymore? It's fine, whatever. Read the LPP a third time, and then this Wengjies Lab if you're playing in foreign language, please enable subtitles. It's going to say Wenji whatever if you're playing Japanese or German or whatever. Just know that this one is what you need. You're done now. You're good. You're fucking done.
He said it was back at the complex.
That's it. That's literally LPP Skip right there. That's all you need to know. Again, there are so many variations. I'll leave some clips. I'll leave some variation clips onto the timestamp thing. So under LPP, you'll find some clips, like 3-4 different setups. Try them out. Figure which one's the best for you. That one is really solid. The only hard thing you need to do is getting the second clip really fast, and I wasn't even that fast. Some mistakes that can happen is that you don't remember to remove the battery. If you don't remember to remove the battery before third clip, you will be broken out of the cutscene because the turret is still shooting Colt. And that's bad. That's really bad because that's not going to give you the quest progression that you need in order to complete that quest. So just be really sure that after the third clip, you get it. You can also try it again and again and again. So if you second try you were a bit too slow, just do it again. Just keep clipping. This is a big time save over watching the cutscene. So as long as you do it within a minute, you're pretty much going to save time. I'm sorry about that. So that's all I can really say about it. It's a pretty simple skip. It looks terrifying, it looks horrifying, but it's actually pretty simple. Okay? Hello. I need to teach you something before I can show you how the glitch works, or well, how to do it. We don't actually know how it works. We'll be carrying a turret all the way there, except that we'll be leaving the turret here and actually glitching it through there. And when we do that, we gain the property of moving backwards like this and going through walls. It's pretty nuts, and I like it a lot. It's great. Anyway, how to do it is very simple. You need to have a turret that has the turn on prompt on, or turret or a field nullifier. I'll just call all of these turrets because it's easy. It's just a briefcase. So you see how it has, like, if you press it once, it just picks it up. But if you hold it, it does the turn on thing. But when you let go, you actually pick it up. So the way to do this glitch is very easy, is that you start holding it, then look away, and believe it or not, we're currently carrying that turret. If I let go of F right now, it's going to appear here. So it's basically saving it for you. This has some amazing properties, like I'll show you in a hot second. But you need to know of the limitations. You can't hover over most things that say F, anything to do with F. So if I hover over that thing, for example, it's fucked, right? It's absolutely fucked. If I hover over the note, it's fucked. It's gonna give it to me. So please don't do that. Do not hover over anything. And second thing is that if you left click when you have the glitch active, so let me do this, and then let's say we would go all the way there and we would have the movement glitch. I can right click now to shoot bad guys if I want to. But if I left click, I throw the case, and if the case is gone, the glitch is gone, right? You can take hard falls, you can take damage, you just cannot lose the case. Do not left click in any circumstance. That also means if you run out of ammo. So if we run out of ammo, what happens is that you switch to your right hand to reload and drop the thing. So if you want to kill the two Wengjies at the bottom, you have to do it with 20 ammo. So be kind of careful with that, okay? Cool. Now that we got this over with, let's show you how to do the glitch. First off, we come into this building, obviously, like I'm sure you know where it is. It's above the entrance. So you exit here and you just skindy doodle right along here. You have your weapon out. Very important, because if you don't have it out and you do this glitch, you're going to pull it out and then you're going to move slower. Don't do that. So all of these are in a nice pile. Just pick one of them that has the F hold turn on. You do that, move away, and then do not look at any prompts. There is a computer right there. Don't look at it. So this is how I like to move. I like to move by looking up like this. And I'll show you what works for me the best, and I'll show you a couple alternatives. Going here and kicking the window. Looking up again. Then letting go here. And I have the glitch on. Like you can see, I'm not pressing A or S or anything. I just have the glitch on. So if you look up or down, you get a bit more speed. Again, this is almost purely frame rate related. Not quite. I can't explain it to you. I'm very sorry. It's really awkward to go through, but because we only need to go through this door, it's not too bad. Again, let's do it again for you. I'll show you a different spot where you can get the glitch to work. So exact same routing, but you can do it in this corner right here, and you can get it to work. So in this slope, you can just get it to work. I cannot get it to work anymore. I don't know why. Some people can. And this is why for some of these tricks, I am showing you exactly what works for me. And you can copy other people's things if you want, but I'm not going to guarantee that they work for you. No bueno. So let's show this one more time for you. Actually working. Remember to spam your sprint key, or yeah, your dash key, so you'll be dashing through. So this is extreme. I think this is the easiest thing, really, to run through this ice. Right here, kick the window by pressing V default, jumping in, and then just letting go. Again, we got the glitch. Very nice. Let's do it like at least one more time. I can't turn that on. Oh, there we go. We'll be using this glitch again later in mission, well, the last mission pretty much, with Alexis and stuff. But I'll also show you how to do that with a blink. So stay tuned for that. Again, kick through the thing. Oh, yeah, I want to show you an alternative. So you can also come into this corner thing and let go, and sometimes it works. Again, this is what I used to do for the longest time, and it worked. It doesn't work that consistently for me. I find dropping down here to be the most consistent thing. I find that to be the most consistent thing by far. So yeah, that's about that. One little trick, one extra trick is that if you place a nullifier on the floor, let me see if I can actually make it happen. If you place a nullifier on the floor here, randomly it just disappears. Fucking voila. Thank you, gaming gods. Beautiful. What you can do is place the nullifier on this instead. Editor Sarah coming in. I just wanted to say that I had wrong commentary on the game. So you want to grab this note, then you want to grab this audio graph, and then the top channel. I said to also read the bottom. Don't read the bottom. It was like 4 AM, okay? Don't add me. Only read the top channel, and after that you can kill yourself around the corner. That's why we put the nullifier there. It makes it so you can't use your resurrection ability. And then we want to be around a corner from this, so we can kill ourselves quickly. So we go back to the main menu. Would maybe help if I didn't have infinite health. There we go. Easy. And that's Wengjies thing done. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. So after Wengjies, you want to make sure that you have the Strelak Verso equipped. If you want to use it, so you would have the limp 10 normally, you can just click on it and then click the Strelak, and that's it. The Strelak you get from Arcane Outsiders. I'll link that in the description. It is not a pre-order weapon or a deluxe edition weapon. The silenced weapon is a deluxe edition. Not allowed to use it. You are allowed to use this because everybody has access to it, even the console people, as far as I know. You link your account to it on Arcane's site, and everybody gets it, even downpatch people. I'm currently on a downpatch, so hey, it's great. That's how you get that weapon. Before we go and kill Charlie for the first time, sorry, no, before we go to 2-bit, which is in Charlie's place, we need to do 2 evening missions back to back. It doesn't matter which way you do these. I like doing Igor's first to see if I get a good code or not. You usually don't get a good code, do you? And then I like doing the dull code after that. And then after that, we only have 1 2-bit visit and the final loop remaining. So we really don't have much in the game anymore. I'll just show you. I'll just run you through these. Because there really isn't much to say about these. But I might as well show them. They are really that disgustingly short. So let's run through them. You can pick this thing right here. It's really easy to miss, but this nullifier, and place it outside. So you can kill yourself instantly. You pick it up. You need to remember this code because you can't actually see this from the journal. Like, you can see it from the journal, but it doesn't pop it up for you when you're doing when you're actually doing the code for Igor. So just what I do is I look at this and then I open my Steam thing and type it in my friends menu. But you could do whatever the fuck you want. Type in on your phone. Just remember it. A938. You can always access it through the mission, through the notes, documents, and then the notes. And it's the radial fluctuations is the first one. So if you forget it, it is there. The game just doesn't prompt it automatically. Then just kill yourself. Hey! And then I'll show you the doll route, and we get to 2-bit and the exciting final loop. Here we are for the doll. So we don't have blink yet or anything, so if you go this left route, you need to be a bit careful about this searchlight. What I like to do is just jump over it. It's super safe. But if they spot you early on, this door will close and you're going to have a bad time. So just want to dash in, very basic. There's really nothing here, just like in Igor's. But I might as well show it to you because, you know, it's supposed to be a tutorial. And even though the starting sections they kind of took a while. I think the rest of this video should be pretty fast. So let's give it some meat. This is the code that you want. It's fine. You don't need to remember it or anything. It's a pad code. You want to grab the nullifier and place it behind this because this is what we want to blow up. As soon as you hear it pop up, you can shoot this, kill yourself, go back to main menu, and then we go afternoon. Sorry, we go noon. Noon Charlie. So noon Opdam. So we have grabbed the runt successfully. Nice. But there's one thing I want to teach you, which is this window. If you just go close to it and press space, you'll mantle it. You have to press space like here. So when like, it's ridiculously early. Like, it's pretty much right after you pass those books. Oh my god, now I can't get it. There we go. It's like really far away. So right there. So you go here. Whee! And then... So if you see everyone else mantling it, or like getting a nice little vault from it, then that's what you have to do. We climb up here. Do it. Do it. Then hack the door. Throw the doll in. And then we kill ourselves twice. This is because if we activated the dialogue, like if you get if this shit is happening, you've activated the dialogue, everything's good. We have 30 seconds to kill, literally. And if you want to be really safe, you can kill the upstairs guards as well. So these guys right there. The reason you might want to kill them is because placing nades here, pulling out your thing, the hackamajig, and then interacting with the doll on the brain or 2-bit. This guy's 2-bit. This is like the fastest way to do it. You lose least amount of time. And if you have those dudes rushing in and shooting the mines, it's bad times. Okay, it's really bad times. But yeah, you have to just listen to this. There isn't anything to it. Remember to use the last... from the dialogue tree, use the last one. That's the one that works for you. Then here, if you're fast, you can press ESC, turn around, pull out your hackamajig, and blow up yourself. Okay, so here we're going to press ESC, turn around, blow up ourselves. If you're not doing that really fast, well, fast enough, you'll just get another dialogue prompt that you just need to press escape out of. Not a big deal. If you don't want to lay the mines down before, you can lay them afterwards. Not a big deal. I'm just showing that you have 30 seconds to kill. All the way up until Colt says the reacting to, is that a piece of brain in there? That's how long you have time to kill yourself, kill any enemies you want, put down any mines you want, be as safe as you want, okay? Cool. That's all the pre-last loop things done. Everything is set up. We only have 4 more places to go and then Juliana, so let's get on cracking. So the order of these is Carlsbay, Complex, Freestart Rock, Updam. Carlsbay, we have to input the code to sabotage Frank and kill Harriet. We have cool strats for both of those. Complex, we use the note code that we got, this one, and we input that in, and we fuck off. Nice. And then Freestart Rock, we clip in, kill both Charlie and Fia, and we steal Blink from Charlie. Very important. We do not go through fusion in this run anymore, which means that we don't in fusion. Sorry, not fusion. Which means that we're not using any of the other powers. So it's very important for us to grab Charlie's Blink. Technically, the current route can be totally done without it, but it just is so nice that please just grab it, okay? Insane time save. And in Updam, we have a way to spot Alexei, determine his spawn, and then we'll kill Igor and Wengjies. Then we use a turret clip, or we shift clip into the into rack room and leave. I'll show you both. I'll show you the setup for using the same method of clipping that we did with Wengjies. If you want to do that, it's extremely safe, really easy to do, kind of hard to fuck up, to be honest. And it's not execution heavy. You don't need to worry about resources. And you just clip through both doors instantly. And I will also show you the other way of doing it, which involves using 2 blinks on the first door, and then 1 blink on the second, window, I guess, to go through. Both of them are equally about the same, so when you're starting out, I would highly suggest using the suitcase clipping method. So let's get on with the video game show. So we are loading into Carlsbay. You want to get rid of this dual wheel weaponry, press either 2, or pull out your hackamajig, it doesn't matter, both of them do the same thing. Do that, sheath, and run. I'm going to go through these like this because these last 4 missions, because these are so short that I might as well just walk you through the route and stop and explain. There's less cutting and less editing and less nonsense. So we're simply just running and kicking this poor bastard down, coming into this corner and aiming at this area. Can you see this brown dot? It's pretty much anywhere here. It's super lenient. I'm sorry, Candle, I won't be teaching your clipping method because we don't even have shift or blink like I've been calling it. She's really mad that her only thing that she contributed is out. I'm sorry. Anyway, anywhere from this corner to here is really safe. You aim there like this, and then you just do a normal lean clip and jam the rain flaps. And fuck it, let's try this. So that's what we do. Normal lean clip, jump the rain flaps. Let's try this. Nice. Then we continue on our way. Of course, you want to do it fast because that guy's going to kill you. You're not going to have guard mode like I do, which is fine. You come here, pull out your weapon, shoot Harriet twice, and if you want to, you can tag her, which is pressing the T key. So if you go to your keyboard mapping, let's see where it is. It should be the last one, tag focus, whatever. It's T. So you want to go here, shoot twice, or 3 times, twice is more than enough. Run to this window and just shoot her. It's that easy. That's Harriet done. Then we have one last thing. There's no need to go over backups here because they are so Omega 8s. You don't need any of those methods in anywhere else. So believe me when I say that that just works. It's magic. This door right here is fucking anal sauce. So there's a really long thing. It's basically after the Wengjies place, if you kill a visionary, you get this really long cutscene saying like, I need to get them all in the same place. You might have seen it in a casual playthrough. I need to get them all in the same place, maybe 4, maybe 2, blah blah. We can skip it. It's gonna happen always on this door. So what we want to do is we want to press F on it, then wait a bit, enter, and then F, enter, F, enter, F, enter, F, enter. Just spam these 2 keys. So you do din, 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 right? So you do F, wait on the menu just a moment, enter, and then spam both keys. If you just spam both keys like this instantly, it can work. Just the success rate isn't as good as you'd want. So this is how it's gonna look. Like that. If you miss it, 10 seconds. Again, a lot of this has no science behind it. I would love to explain to you. Oh, it's because we need to enter after the 3rd frame, after Colt's left eye closes. No, we have no clue. We have no clue why that works. It just fucking works. We take it. It's 10 seconds. Let's just go for it. If you don't want to do it, play glitchless. It's actually banned there. Again, same thing. Do the sheathing thing.
29.
You are a live one, Captain Spicy. So here, we just want to be running there. You might notice that there's some enemies here. Yeah, it kind of sucks. So they will aggro. And that's okay. Now you need to remember your code, by the way. So you want to go up here. Grab one of the nullifiers. And place it. Get rid of any enemies that are nearby. As soon as the nullifier ticks, as soon as the nullifier does the bang, you can actually grab the battery out. If you don't know what the nullifier does, it makes it so your reprise doesn't work. Nobody's powers work. So you can't respawn, which makes it extremely risky to have on. But if you've forgotten the code, you might actually want to check the code, you know, here-ish. As long as you're in single player mode, by the way. You might want to check, hey, whatever. If you're in multiplayer mode, online mode, that is fine. But if you get invaded by a non-AI Juliana, we have ways to determine that. Your run's invalid. So just remember that. You can switch to single player mode whenever you want. after the very first intro mission, the LPP. So after LPP, make sure to go single player. So A938. This is a pretty shit code. But hey, we take these. 938. See, they're not even shooting at me, even though I shot this dude in daylight. Now they're shooting at me. But it took that long. I killed this poor bastard here ages ago. Too bad. Again, we exit. It's also faster to just clip through these doors if you're really cheeky. But when starting out, the time save is so minuscule, I really would not worry about it. Not one bit.
And that made you nervous.
So, Charlie and Fia. Beautiful. You want to, again, do the same thing with your weapons, right? So, either pull out your thing, your hack'em-jig, or whatever. Just put it down. And pull them weapons away, or put them weapons away. We want to be making our way into Charlie and Fia. I'll actually take my guard mode and infinite ammo away so you see better what's going to happen. We want to go here, and again, I'm going to teach you 2 ways to clip through. Well, actually, yeah, if we're going to do 2 ways to clip through, I want to actually have those modes on. So when coming through here, you can press G once, and then you press it another time, and you get the right grenade that you need, or the right tool that you need. So the first method is to climb this corner right here. So if you climb this corner, and you're inside this chain, as it were, and even if you can't see it, you can put down a mine and shoot it, and it's going to clip you through the roof. So let's do that again. So you go here, all the way to the right, look down, even if you can't properly see it, shoot, and it clips you through. The risk with this is if you are slightly outside of the chain in this area, and you put this down and shoot, you won't clip through. So, what is the alternative to being on this? The alternative is to simply be as middle as you can be. So coming from here, aiming at the middle place like this. What I found good is when you come through, aiming at this pole right there. It's really easy to see, and then aiming down and doing this. So this is up to you to decide if the risk is worth it. From this corner, I personally use this corner still because I find it really easy to tell if I'm in the chain or not. If I can't see the chain on my gun, that means I'm not on it, right? So, let's say I'll do a bit of a sloppy climb right here. If I do this, I can just back up, right? I can just back up like 1 step or so, then plonk it down, and I should clip through easily. So, wow. Wow, hello! I'm turning 31 in less than a month, and I'm getting voice cracks. This is fucking great. I feel young again. Anyway, it's up to you. Either the pipes, or what I showed you first, this thing right here. So, this is the easiest clip of the entire game, by the way. It is so free. Then, from here, we have a couple options. You can either... This is the amount of health you're going to have, by the way. That's why I took my guard mode off for that. Put it on again to show that if you dash from the... Oh, hello. If you dash from here to the left, you can land on this without taking any damage, which is extremely nifty. So it's right here. Like you see these, whatever the fuck these are. And then you just turn a bit left, and you're going to go here, and you can dash all the way here again. And you're fucking golden. You can just pull out your weapon and you're golden. If you're afraid to do that, you can jump and then double jump as you land. You don't want to jump off like this and then try to double jump, because you will take damage. That's bad. We need this amount of health that we have to make this work, because we need to clip through again and we take a certain amount of damage. So that's why if you are a bit scared, you can jump and then double jump again, or you can jump and then try to land on the pillar, which is pointless. But I would just recommend trying out the dash. The beautiful thing with the dash is if you do dash, like, you can still, like, kind of steer it. Like, you see what I mean? Like, you can still kind of steer it a bit. So, if you're not too far off at all, you can just kind of still make it. So, just play around with it a bit. If you are scared, just jump and then double jump. Then, you pull out your weapon again, go into this corner, and place a mine directly below you or right here. I just like to see it, kind of. What we'll do now is we'll clip through as soon as I shoot. We'll clip through as soon as I shoot. I take my guard mode off, like this, without pressing anything else. And Fia and Charlie are right there. You need to kill Charlie as soon as you can. Fia, you don't need to kill, but she needs to be alerted. The reason why she needs to be alerted is that if she fucks off somewhere and she isn't alerted, you don't actually get the kill credit for her. But if she is alerted, the water starts to rise automatically. So you can just spam right click. If you have the mouse and keyboard, friction, iron sight, snap. If you have this on, you can literally just do this. It's the easiest thing ever. We jump down. We want to grab shift, not havoc. If you grab havoc, it's not the end of the world, but you don't want to grab it. Then you just jump down and die. Then next. Oh, this is, yeah, that was weird. Well, hopefully this still works, but you would normally spawn right about here. So that's where I'm going to do this from. You want to place down one of these laser mine doodads and then another one. And then just shoot it. And it's going to kill you because you have two of them. This would reprise you outside, but because I'm doing this thing, it doesn't quite work the same way. It would reprise you anywhere between here to about here. So that is the easiest way to kill yourself with two nades. We only have two. So if you fuck up during the clip, not only are you going to lose health, but you're also going to lose grenades. So if you kill yourself to regain health, you pretty much can't. You'll have to watch this cutscene that happens when you open this door. So if these two things don't kill you, just remember you need to be inside it. You need to be inside them. At least one of them. Otherwise, you won't die. Then you just switch to your shift and start blinking. Amazing speed. That's that. That's Fia and Charlie done. Then we only have one more to go and a very easy Juliana mission with a minute's cutscene ahead of us. I'll catch you there. So, oh boy, we're finally here, aren't we? Now that we have blink, you can pull it out. I don't remember if tab is the default key for it, but that is what I use. So my ability button is and the tabula me later. Where can I see it? Here, abilities tab. I don't remember if that's the default key. That's what I use. You can pull it out and then sheath and run here. And I'm going to show you the turret route first, because that is what most people maybe want to do. You run here and grab the turret normally, and then you just spam blinks, just like you normally would. You throw the turret right there. You just fucking yeet it, right? And continue on your merry way. So now Alexei is right there, and how do I know? Is that he's going to stand alone in a group. So there's two places he can be. He can be in this room right here, or he can be here. And he's just chilling there. He's just having a good old time, just having a bit of a kick right there. But we can get a stealth kill on him very easily with the Strelaks. You simply aim at his head, press left click, and he's fucking dead. It's that simple. In the second room, I'll show you. I'll kill him right now, and I'll show you in the second room where he is. There's also these tags you can use to, if you're unsure about Alex, and if you hold the tag key, it will say uses everyone around him. That's the only one you need to even see. It's the first one, and he will always have the SMGs and stuff. It's so easy to detect. No need to worry about that. You just shoot him in the head if he's there. If he's not there, you would do the same blink, and instead of going up, you would go down here and look at this group of people. So Alexis in this room likes to hang around this group of people. He's doing this like fucking groovy dance or whatever the fuck. But that doesn't matter. Shoot him in the fucking face. Again, if you have trouble detecting him the first time around, you can simply tag people and see who has an SMG. If they have SMGs, you can hold the tag key, and you'll very easily figure out, oh, hey, that's Alexis. Fucking nice. Then you go up. Then these two guys. Where is Igor? That is a good question. Did Igor already fuck off, or am I just blind? Igor might have fucked off because I caused an alarm, but they are both here. Again, you want to shoot Igor first, because he has so much health. It's not even funny. And Wengji can't really do shit. The problem with Igor is that he turns invisible, and then he runs and he fucks off, and God knows where he fucks off. It's really annoying to try and chase him. So you want to kill him first. He is not here currently. I wonder where he is. It's most likely because I spent such a long time showing you guys the... Oh, Igor's there. Okay. I spent such a long time showing you guys the the thing. That's okay. Oh god, see what a fucking maze this is. I have 200 hours in this game. I can't find this guy. This is the perch he goes to, and he likes to chill here. There he is. See, he goes invisible. What a little sly cunt. Hello. Professional tutorial. This is something that will happen. It's actually good to know that Igor is there. But this will not happen to you if you just one-tap Alexis and go up, or if you one-tap Alexis there and go up. They are both going to be there. You don't have to deal with this. Don't worry about it. But then, the beauty of it. We run in, and remember that turret we did? We're going to do the same turret glitch, where we're going to be holding F on it, looking away, and then running. Now, this is going to get a bit tricky, because once you're at this door-ish, you can let go, and you see I'm moving left. Not that fast, but I'm still moving left. And we'll take this with us. It's very important you let go there, by the way. We'll... Ow! Help! And now we can just literally go to the rack door, look down, and just clip through. Again, just like Wengjies' door. It's really that easy. It is that fucking easy. If you just follow what I did, grab the turret and throw it in the area. It's not that precise where you throw it. It's not that precise where you let go of F. Let go of F, sorry. So if you saw our previous rack clips and were fucking terrified, this is the easiest shit on the planet. So there is not much else to say about this, seriously. But I will show you, if for some reason that doesn't work, if you don't get that clip, it's maybe worth learning these, maybe as a backup, maybe for something else. It's maybe worth still learning, is that we can just go here, hug this corner, and we can start holding blink and aim at the corner until it vanishes. Then we dash and instantly let go of blink. We can pull out a machete, aim under the button. It's kind of lenient. Like, you can see how many, like, all of those are hitting it currently. It's really lenient. And then after that, you can look down and up. It's going to pop you up a bit. You can do that before you hit the button as well to get you a bit of height, basically. Then look forward and blink, and it's going to clip you out if everything's good. Thank you. And this is a method that I would learn. I seriously would learn. So you would go here, pop, like that. Show it to you a couple more times. Again, this is so much easier than previous stuff that we did. Like that. Beautiful. I'm not even going to show you how to do the button mashing method from here with machete and all that stuff. If you want to see that, check out my old tutorial. There is no need to teach you that. It's completely void. It's gone strats, right? So that is the backup basically. Or if you want to, you can use this as a main strategy instead of using the suitcase. Completely up to you. The world record currently, 23rd of October 2021, doesn't use this suit strategy as far as I know. Maybe it does. The last one didn't. I didn't even check it. Lurvin did. Okay, don't yell at me. But you might notice, well, how the fuck are we gonna get past this door then? And that's why it's a bit iffy to do this, because your nerves are running. You're on a PB pace, and you get here. Oh boy. I'm gonna teach you a couple variations of this clip. There's a clip you can do here and here. I'll teach you both of those. Both of my favorites. And I'll start with this one that the most people seem to get. So, you get into this corner right here, not too high up, and you start kind of sliding to the right. And when you see that your blink does this jumpy thing, you let go and then you dash afterwards. Or dash before. Wait, hold up. Brain fart. Wait. Dash before. Okay. So you dash before. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Again, the suitcase strat is so great. I wouldn't even recommend doing this, but if you want to learn it as a backup, it's worth it. So you dash before, right? Dash before, and then let go of blink. Dash before, let go of blink. You can see my inputs. So I'm pressing, I'm going to say click, click. So when I press dash and let go of blink. Click, click. Click, click. Oh god, that's actually kind of hard. Click, click. It's kind of hard to say click, click, actually. Fuck my life. It is a longer duration than you would think. Let's put it that way. It is not like... The way that I think it is, as soon as I completely press my space to the end, and I can feel the vive la resistance of my shift key, that's when I let go of blink. So it's like... hard to explain. Maybe easier to see from the keys. Definitely easiest if you try it out yourself. So it's just backwards and doing that. If you get stuck like this, try seeing if you can find an angle to blink out. If I blink right here, it's going to take me out of bounds or back in bounds. Okay, yeah, it brought me out of bounds. You don't want that. You're fucked because getting back in is just nigh impossible. So, do that. Second way of doing this is coming to this corner right here. And then holding D, right? We hold D key instead of S. We aim at this lamp, so we get this climbing animation. We drag our cursor to the right. And then we do the exact same thing, except we just shift to the right. So we press shift and then let go of blink. The setup for this is a bit more annoying. But it works the exact same. Like that. And again, the same logic applies. If you get stuck like this, try finding an angle that allows you to clip back out, like on the other side of the wall. So I would recommend learning the first one, definitely. This one gets stuck very often, and I used to like it a lot, but then this thing came into my life, and of course now with the suitcase method, who even fucking cares? Am I right? So yeah, if you like doing traditional glitches, just, you know, pick your poison, I guess. Do whatever the fuck you want, touch the rack thing, and we're good to go. Now we get to suffer through this cutscene together, but I'm such a nice guy. I'll fast forward it for you. Look at this shit. Oh, I am very, very nice. Reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to show you that there is one extra trick, well, 2 tricks here that you might want to use. One of them is we want to tag Juliana through this. Why would you want to tag her? Well, we can cheekily fucking kill her. That's literally a headshot right there. We can kill her through this crack. Obviously, practicing this section alone isn't necessarily really... It's not really that big of a deal. It's easy clap. It'll just happen to you. So you just tag her and then just headshot her. Or shoot her multiple times. Oh, the door is now open. Well, that is kind of awkward, but I didn't want the door to actually open because I wanted to show you another clip here, which is really easy, where we just move our... Damn. Well, I am dedicated, dude. I am dedicated. We can clip through that motherfucking door. It's fine. We have cheat engine. We just fast forward through shit. Because it's going to show you the cutscene again. So this is why practicing this is a bit ugh. So we can shoot her. We can shoot her through this. So ding. And then you go here into this corner. Aim until your thing vanishes. Shift and let go of blink, and game ends right there. Auto splitter should work, but as soon as your cursor disappears, that's game. Game's done. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I'm sure I did. But seriously, I think our pathing is not that perfect yet. I think it's good, but I really don't think it's worth it for me to stress on, oh, you need to run through perfectly. If you get all the skips first try, you can save individual seconds on pathing, or, you know, maybe 10 seconds, tens of seconds, but you save minutes with the glitches. So that's where I would focus first. Do you have any questions about the run? I'm sorry, normally my content's a bit more scripted, but the problem with this game is that it kept changing so much. The uncertainty was there, and I just figured 2 hours ago that, motherfucker, I'm just going to do this. So it's not perfect. I'm very sorry. But if you have any questions about the run, the down patching, whatever, join us in the Discord. If you see me streaming on twitch.tv/Seradeth, hit me up. I'll try to help you. Sometimes. Maybe I'll just advise you to go to the Discord because I'm a bit of a cunt. That might happen. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all part of life. So if you stuck it this far in, thank you. Hopefully the video wasn't too long. I looked at the footage length. It's going to be at least an hour and then some. So that's a bit yikes. Sorry about that. But hey, hopefully we covered everything. I really do hope we covered everything. And of course, ask in the comments if you have anything about it. I will answer. I will get back to you. I literally have no life. So thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you on the DEATHLOOP 80% leaderboard sometime soon. But not too soon. I'm kind of burnt out on everything. So wait like a week. Bye-bye.